Thank you, Josh. Where is the Josh? I get feedback through the invisible speakers. That's cool. If this is your first time with us, thank you. If you've been tuning in for the updates of this project, this is a 7,500 square foot smart home. It took a lot to get here, but we've showed you every single step of the way. From the pre-wire to the trim out to the installation, programming is done, client is almost moving in, and we're almost to the finish line. So let me give you a project update. All right, let's go. Before I take you inside, there's two things that I want to show you. Technically, three things that I want to show you. We have cameras, we have a chime door station, and we have a smart door lock. This is access control for you and everyone around you. Give them a code, keep up with the code, change the settings, activate scenes, all of that. Now let's go in the house. All right, so we have a lot of rooms to cover, so I'm gonna make this fast and entertaining. In the dining room, we have lighting. Smart lighting, not just for the lights in the room, but the shades in the room. As you can see, we have a multi-button keypad. You'll notice that we still have cables hanging on all of the windows because we just finalized window treatment selections. We're going with Lutron shades. They have been ordered. Custom shades take anywhere between 5 to 7 weeks to arrive. So we just made final decisions. This is part of the shades and the lighting, but also the music. What do I mean by the music? If you've been sticking around, you know that this entire downstairs is set up with stealth acoustic invisible speakers. What does that mean? That means that these were installed during the sheetrock stages, and right now you don't see them. They are truly invisible and they look like sheetrock, but they sound amazing. Before I test those, let me take you to other rooms where we've installed those speakers, and then we'll test them out. Now we're in the office. This is the room that pays for everything in the house and all the cool stuff that we brought into this place. Here we have another multi-button keypad. Why? Every room that's going to have shades is going to have a multi-button keypad so we can integrate the shades. We didn't want to add a second button or extra buttons on here, so we added the multi-button keypads originally to control the lights, but our client fell in love with this and did more and more and more lighting. In the office is one of those rooms where we have an actual display. This is a smart television, but we added a Roku behind it to add it into the system for a more reliable and simple integration. This display does have the option to play through the speakers. We got a pair of invisible speakers in this room that play music or anything that is on the television. Now, as I mentioned, every single speaker downstairs is the invisible speakers, except for a couple. And so y'all can believe me, we're actually gonna go through this hidden door and check out some other speakers. Right, there we go. I told y'all there was an invisible door. So we've made it to the primary headquarters. This is a place where we did not do invisible speakers. We actually did a standard in-ceiling stereo speaker. You notice that we only have one speaker in here, but that's a 2-channel speaker. That way you can get a right and a left. The reason we did that is we did not have a lot of space in the ceiling, so we wanted to eliminate a bunch of ceiling acne. So we installed one speaker to make this a zone of audio to keep costs down. This is the rooms where the client, outside of the whole world of YouTube, no one should be coming into the house once they move in. So no one is gonna see that speakers, but all the invisible speakers throughout the house, he did want to make sure that we had those installed during construction. I did want to show you that we got speakers in the house because sometimes people don't believe us that all those other rooms actually have speakers. Let's keep walking the home. Let me close this door. As you can see, we have a lot of hidden compartments. We have one to get us in here. We have another one to get us out. Let's get out of here. Let me show you the rest of the house. Let's check out the primary in the primary room. Let's go this way. Here in the primary, we got a pair of speakers. As you can see, we have a large shower that fits a his and hers and whoever else you want. We got a tub on this side. Come check it out. The primary bathroom, it's another zone of audio. Here, we did install the invisible speakers to give it that sleek look that we are doing everywhere else in the house. Another zone of audio, we do have some lighting control, some thermostat control. We talked about a lot of the speakers. Let's get into a little bit of the video. In the master bedroom, I got some things to show you. Come check these out. So the primary bedroom, I get to show you a little bit of everything. One, you get to see a user interface. This is the T4 touchscreen by Control4. Another thing that you get to see is a little bit of the centralized lighting. As you can see, these are actually linked to the light in the room. These buttons down here are actually going to control the shades when they get installed. We have a 4K television. Let me skip the ad. Boom, there we go. We have a 4K 75-inch with a Roku in the back. The reason, as I mentioned, we do Roku is because it's fully integrated with the system. It's fast, it's responsive. Not only that, but it gives you shortcuts. When I go into my watch feature and I go into the master bedroom, I can actually see all of the shortcuts to get into any of the streaming devices. This is one of the main reasons on why we do Roku. Not only that, but do keep in mind that as technology evolves, you probably have a smart TV in your house that when you bought it, it was a great television. And now when you want to watch something, it just spins and spins and spins and spins, and it never works. Why? Because the processing power on that television has been surpassed by technology, and it's time to put a streaming device behind it and use the television as a display. So that's one of the main reasons that we do Roku as our video sourcing. From this T4, I'll show you a quick summary of the things that you can do. One, you can control any room in the house. Two, you can actually see everything that is going on in the house. So if you want to see your cameras, you can see your cameras. If you want to see who's at the door and communicate with whoever is at the door, you can do that. It does have two-way communication, and this is a live feed of what's going on outside. Other things that you can do from this system is you can actually activate lighting scenes, not just in this room, but anywhere in the house. You can create your own scenes. We've done a lot of videos on how to do this, and here's a sneak peek of what's ahead. This is actually running the old iOS from Control4. We've made a lot of videos on how to create scenes, and one of the things that I'm gonna bring up today is all of that training is no longer good because iOS 3, it's going away, and X4 is here. We dropped the video to show you some of the highlights and features about the new firmware that Control4 released. This specific project we just completed. We're still running the old version. We did not want to upgrade the client because he just moved in and he's just got used to this system. We will be doing an update later. He just did not want to do it now. What else can you do from here? This, you can actually adjust. You can create shortcuts. You can create scenes, two-way communication between any intercom in the house. So we do have 3 touchscreens in this house, and we can actually do two-way communication between all of them. If you haven't seen any of our touchscreen videos, go check one out. Don't want to invest too much time into this one because this is a project highlight, so let's keep watching this house. As you can see, our homeowner is in the process of moving in, so I can't show you too much of the stuff that's going on in here, but I'll give you a quick summary. In the living room, we have a 75-inch television with a 5.1 surround sound. All of these are invisible speakers, and we do have an in-ceiling subwoofer. Yes, that one you can actually see the vent, and that's for airflow, but the in-ceiling subwoofer was installed during sheetrock stages. In the kitchen, we have another pair of in-ceiling speakers. The reason we did that is to keep the zones separated. You have the option to play the same thing in both rooms, control the volume separately, or for whatever reason, if you want to listen to something different here than you do in here, you can do that as well. When it comes to control, this right here is one of the rooms where we have another T4. Now, this Halo is actually the recommended route for any room that is gonna have a video display. Yes, this is simple and easy to use, but you don't wanna walk from your couch all the way over here to change the channel. So in this house, we have multiple of these remotes that are dedicated to a specific room. Now keep in mind that this is a multi-purpose remote, which means that you can actually carry this same remote throughout the entire house and control anything that is on Control4. Your lights, your shades, your TVs, your audio, your video, your thermostats, all of it you can control from here. multiple T4s for intercom purposes. I got another room to show you. I got a backyard to show you. I got a bunch of stuff to show you. So let's keep going with this tour. Okay, Josh. Sorry, didn't know y'all were there. That's a sneak peek for the next video. Let's keep walking the house. Hey, 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 I like it, I like it. All right, here we go, 1, 2. As you notice, that microphone is linked to the system. This is a kid's playground. Grandchildren are gonna have a blast in this room. This is a dedicated room just for them. We have a television that can actually be connected to all of the smart features throughout the house. You can see the cameras, you can control everything from here. But one of the things that I highlighted earlier and in a previous video was the mixer and microphone capabilities of the room. We have a microphone that is mixed with the speakers in the ceiling. You can turn it on and start talking. That was the simplest way for us to give them karaoke without complicating it. Go to YouTube, search the video that you want to watch, and then play it. You know what, as a matter of fact, let's test it. All right, so I'm not a big singer, but I am one of the best NBA analysts that you've ever seen. As you can see right now, LeBron has the ball, he's gonna pass it to AD. No, I just wanted to test the microphones. They work. Let's keep walking the house. All right, so last time we were in this game room, I almost died right here trying to make a video, but we're back. The carpet is installed, the television is up, the speakers work, and this room is completed. This is the game room upstairs. Here, we have another 5.1 surround sound. We approach things a little bit different, as you can see. We have standard in-ceiling speakers here and an in-wall subwoofer in the back. That is being powered by the by the subwoofer amps in the rack, and this is powered by the receivers. This is another room where we have a T4 touchscreen to control this room and everything else that you may want to control. Oh man, I'm tired. It's a lot of steps to cover. It's a lot of house to cover. Oh man, where do I take y'all from here? Because there's a lot to see. Let's go check out the rack room. All right, this is where the brains of the operation and everything lives. We did a full rundown previously and talked about everything that's in here, but I just wanted to highlight in this video. We have cable management, a big old rack with a bunch of equipment, and a lot to see. I'm not gonna show y'all everything today because as you can see, the house is not completed. Homeowner is still scheduled to move in, but since the last time that we were here, a pool was added. Let's go to the backyard. Last time I was here, there was a bunch of grass. I also told you there was plans of making a pool. Well, here's the pool. I also told y'all that there was additional cable for the additions that we're gonna be doing. So when I bring y'all back at some point, there's going to be landscape audio around this whole perimeter. There'll be an additional awning that's gonna cover this entire pool. There'll be some cameras, but out here, entertaining is extremely important, and you wanna make sure that you have a Wi-Fi connection. So let me show you some of the stuff that we have going on right where you're standing. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of partying, playing, hanging out back here. As you know, we have multiple speakers covering this backyard, and we have stub outs for future add-ons. We do have a big old 85-inch TV on a motorized mount facing the pool for everyone that is out there to see. This television is also integrated into the speakers in the ceiling. You have the option to play music and play whatever is on the television. And another piece of equipment that I want to highlight, which you probably saw in the previous video, it's the outdoor access point. With Control 4, you can connect to the system as long as you have access to a network. You can connect to your system remotely, but it is going to be faster and more reliable if you have a Wi-Fi connection in the backyard. Okay, Josh, set an announcement in the kitchen in 5 seconds for everyone to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we have more content on the way.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for awesome content. Let's make it happen. Let me know if you want me to help with anything else.
No, Josh, I don't need anything else. I need y'all to subscribe. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more content on the way. And as you saw, we added Josh to this project. So we got a whole nother video on Josh. Thank you. Have an awesome day.